As a seasoned martial arts enthusiast who has spent years immersed in the world of combat and self-discipline, I find myself captivated by these illicit tournaments that test the limits of human resilience and moral compass. They serve as stark reminders of the raw power and unyielding spirit that lies within each fighter, a force that can either be harnessed for good or plunged into the depths of darkness. In martial arts films, viewers have come to expect intense and often chaotic battles where high stakes are involved, but the guidelines for these contests are frequently unclear, absent. These combat events serve as a crucible for any fighter, testing their abilities, stamina, and ability to adapt in the dramatic final confrontations in movies. Whether they take place in fantastical locations, hidden arenas, or humorous settings, these martial arts competitions can stretch the boundaries of what martial arts symbolize in cinema. These martial arts tournaments offer a thrilling blend of various fighting styles, tactics, and occasionally mystical elements, resulting in unpredictable outcomes. This unpredictability is what makes these tournament movies so exhilarating, as fighters must rely solely on their intuition to survive. From the raw realism of Bloodsport to the humorous absurdity of Hot Shots Part 2, these competitions are determined not only the winner and the loser, but also the journey each fighter has undertaken and the obstacles they've overcome to reach the top. In the movie Bloodsport, the character Frank Dux, played by Jean-Claude Van Damme, chooses to enter the Kumite, a hidden competition where the matches are just as brutal as well of the rules. Fighters from all corners of the globe gather for this ruleless event, where illegal blows and debilitating submission holds are allowed. With no official guidelines, the Kumite transforms into a lethal, no-holds-barred contest that challenges not only a fighter's physical strength, but also their mental toughness. What draws many to committee is its allure of mystery and risk, with fighters prepared to take significant risks to emerge victorious. The unforeseen nature keeps everyone, whether participants or spectators, at the edge of their seats. Nobody can predict what will happen next.
Van Damme's characterization of Dux as a man thriving in this whirlwind of uncertainty made Bloodsport a timeless martial arts masterpiece. Countless other movies have attempted to replicate its success.
Robin Shou's character Liu Kang enters the brutal Mortal Kombat tournament, where the fate of Earthrealm is at stake through merciless combat. This competition brings together fighters from various dimensions with no restrictions on their actions, enabling them to employ their extraordinary abilities, dangerous artifacts, and lethal final moves, infamously known as fatalities. Due to the absence of uniform rules, Mortal Kombat stands out as one of the riskiest and unruly tournaments ever portrayed in film, requiring competitors to rely on abilities beyond sheer physical power for survival. The chaotic essence of this competition is mirrored visually with the collision of realms and fighting techniques, which are both thrilling, unexpected, and also cinematically captivating. Mortal Kombat nailed it perfectly by delivering an exaggerated representation of this ultimate battle to leave a lasting impact on popular culture. In Hot Shots Part 2, Topper Harley, played by Charlie Sheen, gets involved in a ludicrous martial arts competition that's more about chaos than rules. This contest is a lot of satirical take on classic martial arts tournaments, where the norm is flipped upside down. There are no clear champions. Anything is acceptable. The battles are filled with an abundance of exaggerated, absurd stunts, outlandish weapons like sprinkles and gummy bears, and comical timing that adds to the farce, transforming the conventional martial arts tournament into a hilarious spectacle. In the fictional world of Hot Shots Part 2, the tournament setting is a field of absurdity, where winning takes a backseat to the hilarity that arises for bizarre circumstances. Topper Harley will join this ludicrous tournament as the movie satirizes everything from Rambo to Bloodsport. Fervent fans eagerly anticipate the return of this Perry with host for a potential Hot Shots Part 3. In the annals of film history, Few characters are as renowned as Bruce Lee, particularly his role in Enter the Dragon. However, this movie serves as a cover for fighters, Han's Criminal Empire. Fighters from across the globe receive invitations to attend an alleged martial arts tournament. Unbeknownst to them, it quickly transforms into a lethal battle for survivals with no strict rules and rampant lawlessness on the island. For Lee, this isn't about rivalry, but exposing Han's operation, adding another layer of complexity to an already intense competition. The island's isolation and the tournament's shrouded nature creates a tense and unpredictable atmosphere. Lee must navigate a wide range of opponents who employ diverse fighting styles and strategies. In the spirit of fair play and respect, Daniel Russo's entry into the All-Valley Karate Tournament in The Karate Kid is perceived as a breach of sportsmanship and tournament decency. It doesn't take long before the tournament turns into a battleground of sneaky moves due to the corrupt Cobra Kai dojo. Ignoring the tournament rules, Daniel encountered several opponents who had no qualms about resorting to dirty tactics and illegal plays, aiming to secure victory for themselves. About 7 days, 5 days a week, and with the intensity growing at the All-Valley Karate Tournament, Daniel finds himself battling not just his adversaries, but also the apprehension and uncertainty fueled by the Cobra Kai. In the end, he emerges victorious, a testament to his resilience and the powerful guidance of Mr. Miyagi, who imbued him with authentic martial arts wisdom. The blending traditional ethics and contemporary competition in the tournament creates an engaging storyline that captivates viewers. As a devoted cinephile, I put it like this. In the gritty world of Black Belt Jones, where Jim Kelly's character Williams is entangled, there's a thick veil of graft and corruption hiding unsavory dealings. The mafia orchestrates brutal, no-rules fights, pitting fighters against each other in ruthless, hard-hitting brawls. Referees are absent, weight classes don't exist. The safety of the fighters is the least of their concerns. To rise above this lawless chaos, Williams must use his martial arts prowess to outsmart his opponents, navigate the corrupt forces at play. In the fictional Black Belt Jones tournament, we see a reflection of the raw, crime-ridden, and violent world. Jim Kelly's character portrays the determination to combat such vices using his intelligence as well as physical prowess in the quest for justice within this lawless society. The informal rules of the competition led to some of the grittiest, most intense martial arts fight scenes ever captured on film. In the sequel, Ip Man 2, as portrayed by Donnie Yen, finds himself squaring off against some of his toughest adversaries, yet in a brutal martial arts, but a no tournament held in Hong Kong. This contest serves not just as a test of our skills, but also as a cultural clash between Eastern and Western combat styles, albeit with a few traditional rules still in place. The tournament is more about asserting dominance than upholding any ethical code, making it one of the most intense and emotionally charged series. Spending mistakes in the supervisor. And it was pretty interesting mistakes. In his chaotic tournament lacking structure and respect for tradition, Ip Man must rely solely on his profound martial arts philosophy to navigate through the mayhem. While opponents employed raw strength and violence in their encounters, Ip Man's calm demeanor and adherence to morals make him a worthy competitor in this lawless environment. As a film enthusiast, I'd put it this way. I found myself drawn into the raw and gritty world of Blood and Bone, where I stepped into the shoes of John Alexander, portrayed by Michael Jai White. This isn't your typical fight club. It thrives on chaos and ruthlessness. It's an illegal, no-rules battlefield where fighters are left at only vices with no one to regulate or monitor them. The fights are brutal, resembling nothing more than street brawls with minimal rules to structure the combat. The extreme violence is a stark reminder of the lawlessness that prevails within these walls. Initially, the disorganized nature of a fight club symbolizes the ruthless underground fighting world where survival hinges on adaptability and overcoming immense challenges, often from relentless opponents. Alexander's journey through this tournament is a blend of physical and ethical battles as he navigates this treacherous, illegal fighting realm while maintaining his moral compass. The chaotic environment of the Fight Club provides the setting for some of the most intense and raw fight scenes in the movie.